It's so ironic. I mean, it's so crazy, ridiculously crazy, because the things that are going on is things that I heard my parents talk about when I was younger. They grew up in the era of segregation, and I heard all of that, and I heard and I felt my mother's pain, but to actually be living it today, I never would have thought. But it just grieves my heart because I now am living the stories that my mom told me that she lived. I now fear for the lives of my 4 adult black children.
And this has been something that has been going on for years and years and years, and really the existence of our country, whether, we've been aware of it or know it or not. So it doesn't mean that it's not happening. It doesn't mean it's not going on. And this is a time where we all have to start questioning and understanding the things that we believe and why we believe them. And then we have to learn those and forgive ourselves for them and become compassionate so that we can have that compassion to understand and give to others. And that is what unites us as the human race, and being together in that. And that's what makes us powerful. If they divide us, they can conquer us. Divide and conquer. And that is, we don't want to be divided over something that just isn't true, that shouldn't matter anymore, that never should have mattered, that has only mattered to humans.
But my take on it is, I feel like we need a little bit more empathy in the world. It taught me that not everybody is the same. Kentucky and the rest of the South has a stereotype of being racist and against blacks and Mexicans, and I mean, for good reason. I mean, that's one of the reasons why we have these protests going on right now. But it also showed me that people can be nice, and not everybody is that way.
It's just a new perspective that's really powerful to sit and think with while we're going, because this is the time that we all have to be doing this. This is affecting all of us. We're together in this as a whole. And so this is our chance, to not repeat history, and to make history, and to make a world that is equal and fair and just for everyone and every human.
Years ago, I was in a play at Market House called Hairspray. And in the play, we were reliving some things that happened back in the 60s and earlier times before, where we were fighting for equality, fighting for rights, holding signs. But here I am today, living it in reality, which I never would have thought that I would be doing. Even though it happened so many years ago, over 400 years ago, we were in slavery. But even when slavery was abolished, and you had the segregation laws and all that, and back then they had the lynching. Today, it is still happening in the name of the law, and that's crazy. But even though it's been so many years away, years back, now that we do have laws in place, it's supposed to be justice for all. But is it really justice for all? Yes, the laws have changed, but the spirit of hate, the spirit of racism, the spirit of murdering, the spirit of stealing and killing, it's still here. It is still living. It is still thriving. And it is still taking advantage of innocent people. Something has to be done, and it has to be done now.
I graduated high school. The first one in my family to graduate high school, graduate college. I have a special on Amazon, not to plug it, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's called Undeportable. And I have my own side business now, and all of those things stem from somebody being compassionate and nice to us. And I feel like now more than ever, we need to show more empathy towards people that don't have it as good as us. So if you can, lend out a helping hand and change the world.
When we begin to see all of the creations as all beautiful and all the same and come together, that's when we create the value and the higher potentials and the things that we all deserve in life, that every human has the potential to have, and all the abundances and love and light that is available to us and for us, and that's been taken away for us from a few. Open your hearts, open your minds. We're all here. This hurts all of us. It is so hard to be divided, especially being Black, white, and Mexican in America. But I do believe in the power of the human race and the power of love and energy and everything that exists. And I just am here with the rest of the world waking up to it.